This is the weekly Twin Flame Energy Oracle reading, and this is for March 16th for the week until next week. And I just want to check in and see how everyone is doing after this Virgo full moon. I know it was a pretty intense one for a lot of us. I received a lot of really encouraging emails, people saying that there's been more reunions, or there's some that are saying that they finally have let go of their twin temporarily while both of you go through issues and resolve things. And it's all progress. It's not when you take a temporary separation from your twin, it's not going backwards. It's actually moving forwards in a big way, because you don't want to be repeating cycles over and over and over. But this full moon was definitely, it was one that really rocked a lot of us to our core. There's some that I received messages from that allowed me to share on this video that say that they have decided they haven't resolved all their issues from the past and that they decided to seek therapy or treatment. There's been a lot of addictions that have been stopped. A lot of people are in treatment for addictions, which is wonderful, because addictions are a block that prevents us from union in a big way. Because what drugs and alcohol do, or addiction really to anything, but I'll use drugs and alcohol as an example. Drugs and alcohol numb us. And a lot of us have done things to numb these intense feelings that we're feeling. And well, this Virgo full moon said there's no way you're going to allow yourself to numb yourself in order to prevent feeling this. This is the time where we have to deal with these things. So we're into this week where the energy is, stopped a lot of that anxiety, that craziness. We're getting into some more of where we find the veil thinning between the spirit world and the physical world. And so if you've had any kind of dizzy spells lately, when you're out in public, or you wake up and you just feel dizzy, but there's no other reason. You've had your breakfast, you've drank a lot of water, you're just randomly dizzy. A lot of that is because the veil is thinning. And last week when you were going through your emotional turmoil, you wouldn't be able to feel that. So again, if you're feeling dizziness, and the best thing to do is to consult with the doctor first to rule out any kind of medical issues. But if you know that you're okay and you don't have any medical problems or anything, the dizziness is going to come and go. And it's because the spirit world and the veil is thinning between the spirit world and the physical world. So we're feeling these things. Instead of just hearing them, the messages, we're going to start feeling them too, which is pretty intense. So the chills that you guys have felt, or even sometimes the way that I feel it, it could be either my twin or a spirit trying to communicate. It feels like it's like a deeper sensation than butterflies in your stomach. It feels like someone's grabbing your side to try to tickle you. That has come up a lot for me lately. And that is a way of spirit letting me know that, hey, I'm here. Or it also could be a message from my twin. A little like reassuring, hey, I'm here. Don't forget about me type thing. So those kind of things are totally normal. It's not a nervous stomach. You're not sick. If you're a hypochondriac like myself, you're not getting sick. Put all that out of your head and just enjoy these confirmations from spirit. So, okay, I'm going to do the same thing that I did last week with the runner and the chaser. So we got the runner here, the chaser here. So whatever you identify with. Some of you may have switched back. Some of you who were always the chaser and were the runner last week, you may have switched back to being the chaser. We'll see. Whatever resonates with you guys, you got to go with it. Don't focus on labels. Okay. So for the runner, the first card is a journey. And we've talked about this one. This could be, again, a spiritual journey. It could be a physical journey. It could be traveling for work, traveling on vacation. Any kind of travel right now, or any kind of thing related to what's going on with this current energy, is going to be something where you're learning. So again, like a few months ago, we're not laying on the beach, just enjoying the sun. Okay, we are going to be drawn to going places where questions will be answered. If you have a sudden feeling like, okay, you know what, this summer I really want to go to New York City. When you go to New York City, you'll figure out why you want to go there, whether it's something having to do with a past life or something having to do with, something related to your twin, or even something related just to you. Maybe there's something in New York, that a job opportunity that'll open up to you. So the second card for the runner is financial constraints. And this one is, related to the journey card, the traveling. There could be something that might be holding you back. Anything with money is money. Like I said, it's energy. It comes and goes. There could be a physical financial constraint, meaning that you don't have enough money to go to where you want to. In that case, you can probably try to astral project to that place you want to go. Like, I know if you're in America and you want to go to Europe is very expensive, but you can astral project. You can watch YouTube videos of tours of cities. I know people have gotten answers just going on a virtual tour of a city, and there's a lot of those videos on YouTube for free. Also, you can follow a YouTuber who maybe lives in a city that you're drawn to and watch their day in the life or anything like that. Those kind of things can also help if you're feeling the constraints. But third card, don't be discouraged by the financial constraints. This is just kind of giving you a little bit of an idea of how to think outside the box. The third is the yin and yang. So that balance is going to start coming back. So with that being said, the journey, you want to go, but your financial constraints are holding you back. Well, that's going to be balanced by this outcome card, which is a cornucopia, which is the card of blessings, gifts. And that's, again, gifts of money, gifts of time, gifts of love, a different grouping of gifts. So all these together is telling you that, you may have to think outside the box in order to go to where you want to and have that balance. And again, encouraging the balance between the masculine and feminine sides of you, and the balance between your spiritual life and your physical life. It's all about balance, but I'm not seeing anything really holding the runner back right now. Because the runner's got to run. The runner has got to travel. And, like I've said before with twin flames, you're never truly in separation. They're always with you. It's just physical separation sometimes happens, but every physical separation is an opportunity for growth for both of you. So keep that in mind. Don't get discouraged. Now, the first card for the chaser, again, is appreciation. I was looking at the female on the card, so I said feminine. Appreciation for the chaser. That, I think, was a theme last week also. And again, that is the gratitude, continuing the gratitude journal, or waking up every day and naming one thing you're grateful for. That's to continue for the chaser. So the chaser just, if it's a situation where the runner calls you and says, I can't do this anymore, I have to go, I will be gone, I'm moving out of the country, I'm moving out of state, I'm leaving for a few weeks. Keep that appreciation, that gratitude way of thinking within you. Don't get upset at them. Don't try to prevent them from doing what they have to do. Just sit back, say, okay, I'm grateful that my runner knows what's going on and is willing to do whatever the runner has to do in order to grow for our union. And it's a hard thing to do, but they're only doing it to help the union. They're only doing it to make the union stronger. And plus, we don't want to control anybody and prevent anyone's free will anyway. So the second card, we've got the first chakra, Archangel Michael. And Michael is keeping us grounded. Michael is keeping us from letting our thoughts run away from us. And not letting, anything that another person is doing or saying or thinking, not letting those thoughts kind of run away with us. Michael is there. He's there to call upon, and he's a wonderful, wonderful archangel. He is providing that root, that grounding for us to keep us stable. And really you still might be shaky. I noticed I mentioned the dizziness. You still might be on shaky ground emotionally also. This is a good time to call Archangel Michael in to really help you. He's there. He really is. And all you got to do is just ask, say, hey, Michael, please, I need some help. The third card for the chaser is the man holding a heart. And again, this is about whether you are the man holding the heart, the man who's holding that spot, that space of love for the runner, or you are embodying the masculine, or you are turning to someone masculine who will give you some loving attention, loving advice. And I'm not saying going to another person to fill a void. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying for example, if you're a chaser and you're a male and you have a male buddy that, you guys just go fishing or you guys go and watch a sports game together. That is a way, when you're friends, that is a way of a man and and another man showing love to each other as friends in a friendship way. So also that could mean if you're a female, if you have a trusted male friend that you can go out and they can just, talk to you, or you guys go to a sports game, or you guys go fishing or anything like that, something where someone is validating you, but not in a way to manipulate you, and you're not manipulating them. It's not someone you're starting a relationship with. This is someone in this situation that you are just reminding yourself you're worthy of being loved. So I'm not saying go out and find a boyfriend or a girlfriend. Again, that could also, the man holding a heart could also be the Archangel Michael. I'm just saying, if you find yourself so overwhelmed by the fact that the runner has yet again run, surround yourself with people who love you, whether they be the same sex, opposite sex. Just make sure everyone has the same intentions at heart. For the outcome for the chaser, I see the sun. So this is a good card. This means growth. This means life. This is a card where this week the chaser is going to be pushed. And the chaser is going to be pushed to break through a lot of those blocks. Because we have the runner who runs and does what they have to do. The chaser chases and obsesses and thinks and wonders, what did I do? What did I not do? What is going on? Why is this person not talking to me anymore? That block is going to be worked on. For some of you, it'll be broken. It'll be completely gone. For some of you, it'll be pushed. And it all is up to you whether you allow that to happen, whether you allow that block to be removed or not. I encourage all of you. You all are worthy of love, because the runner, even though the runner's running, the runner's not having a fun time. If they are truly, truly your twin, when they run, they're dealing with something very, very deep. And believe me, you don't want the runner dealing with that with you around, because it's not going to end up good. I don't know if you've ever been in a relationship with someone who is dealing with the loss of a parent, or the loss of a best friend, or the loss of a child. It's time that people really need as much love as you can give, but sometimes from a distance. There are some people who mourn and grieve in different ways, and some people like that just want to isolate. And you need to give them the freedom to do that, or they're not going to fully deal with their issues. And a lot of runners and chasers have realized that over the last week. You know what? That abusive marriage that I was in 2007, I haven't dealt with that. I need to go back to therapy and talk it out. Or, yeah, I quit smoking cigarettes cold turkey, but I've been so tempted to smoke a cigarette. I don't know what to do. Those kind of things are being dealt with. So if you're with a runner who takes off and just disappears, don't obsess. Don't worry about it. Just sit back, send them love, and they will come back. We're not going backwards. We're not going backwards. This is all good stuff. We're all connecting to source. And these things have to be dealt with before we can go any further. So the overall theme for the week is anxiety. Again, it's that after all that energy's come in, we're dealing with things in different ways. We're dealing with our energy in different ways, and this is causing a lot of anxiety. So I'm just encouraging you guys to look at the sun card, the cornucopia card. These are things that are within your reach. So don't let those things consume your life. For the outcome, it's the third chakra. It is the Archangel Chamuel. And he is the archangel of the solar plexus, which is the stomach area, the center of our body. This is some of you are having stomach pains or stomach issues related to anxiety. This is the kind of stuff that is going to come up if you're not balanced in the solar plexus. This is also where our life force, our energy is coming from. This is where all this zest for life and zest for the mission and creativity. Well, creativity is more sacral, but it also can be solar plexus. If you're a musician and you just haven't been able to write music, or you haven't been able to play music, dig into yourself and look for that life force, that excitement, that desire, because it's there, you could have had your energy sucked from you because of all this emotional stuff, but get back into, remember what you like to do. Remember to play, to have fun, get back into hobbies that you used to love when you were a child, or music you used to love when you were a child, or movies, anything that gives you life force. This is absolutely, you've got that within you, and all you have to do, you've got these archangels on your side. All you have to do is just call to them and ask them for their assistance, and they will be there. Well, that is it for today. Take care of yourselves. Remember, just lots of loving self-care, lots of, ground yourselves. The dizziness will subside. Keep your loved ones close, your enemies closer. The old saying, don't let things that other people do get inside your head, because we're all little hamsters on our hamster wheels. We're all going in different ways. Some of us are spinning around. Some of us are in that little hamster ball. We're rolling all over the house. You are only responsible for you and what happens to you. So don't let other people's stuff ruin your day. I will be back tomorrow with the weekly tarot reading. I still am doing the introductory readings for $25. I will be doing that. The last day for that will be on the 18th. That will be the last time I'm doing it. I extended it by a day. So the 18th will be the end of the introductory readings, and then I will post the prices for the regular readings after that. So if you're interested, you can check out my site at skydreamer444.blogspot.com. Again, if you're on a mobile phone, use the web version in order to get the PayPal link. I do accept PayPal. Also, email me at skydreamer444@yahoo.com if you have any questions or concerns or anything like that. I will see you tomorrow with a tarot reading. Have a wonderful day. Again, take care of yourselves. I love all of you, and God bless.